So what we are gonna see today is how to represent a rational number root 2 on a number line. For this, first of all, what you have to do is to draw a number line, which I have drawn over here, and mark it as x-axis. Okay, it is not compulsory to mark it as x, but it is a good practice to mark always the x-axis. Why? Because over here we are gonna put origin, then +1, then +2, then +3, then +4, something like that. Okay, what we are gonna see is a number line. So let us say that over here a 5 is our origin. Let us say this is our origin. Okay, now what you have to do, or what we have to do, is to take any particular distance as a unit. For example, over here I will take 3 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Now from right now, what we are gonna take 1 unit as a 1 centimeter. 1 unit is made from 3 centimeters. So 1, 2, 3. This is our first unit. 1. This is our 2. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Here is -1, 1, 2, 3, but we don't want -1 over here. Okay, let me write over here -1. This is our origin. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then onwards. Now first of all, we do know that root 4, the value of root 4, what is value of root 4? 2. So 2 is a root 4. 2, we can say that 2 is equals to root 4. 2 is equals to root 4. So root 2 is less than root 4. So it must be in between this origin and this 2. Root 2 is obviously less than root 4. So root 2 must be resides in this area. This is just for understanding. It is not part of our sum, but it is just for understanding. Once again, let me explain it to you that right now what we have done, we have take 3 centimeter as 1 unit. You can take 2 centimeter as 1 unit, or 1 centimeter as 1 unit, or 4 centimeter as 1 unit, or 5 centimeter as 1 unit. Whatever the distance for a 1 unit you want, you can take it on a number line. So this is our number line. What we have done right now is we have just draw a number line for us. Okay, so we want root 2. What we want is root 2. Now we do know that root 2 is less than root 4, but root 2 is also greater than 1. So again, root 2 must be resides in between 1 and 2. Okay, again let me rub this out. Consider these two conditions, root 2 or fact, rather than uh, saying that these are the condition, but these are the fact. Root 2 is less than root 4 and root 2 is greater than 1. So we can say that root 2 is less than 2 and root 2 is greater than 1. So root 2 must be resides in between 1 and 2. But where exactly root 2 resides, let us find out and draw it on a number line with the help of compass and scale. So the first portion of scale has been complete over here. So what we want is a Pythagoras theorem. Now why do we want a Pythagoras theorem? Because what Pythagoras theorem say? Pythagoras theorem will give you square of a side plus square of a side is equals to third side. Let us say side 1, side 2. Square of side 1, let me write it in a proper way. Let us say side A. Okay. Let us first provide it a side. So we have to take one unit. Now the basic question for all of us is that why do we have to take one unit, not two, not three? So that's why I have to explain that we have to take one unit, not two. Why? Because if we take 2 units, then the answer must be greater than root 4. If you want more answer than root 4, if you want greater answer than root 4, then and only then you have to take one side as 2 unit. But right now what we want is the answer which is lesser than root 4, that is root 2. So we have to take one unit as one side. Okay, let us give us a name A. So this is one side. Now we will take three centimeter or 3 centimeter for the second side of our centimeter for our second side of a right angle triangle from 9 to 10 to 11 to 12. So this is our second side. Now we don't want this scale, so let us just remove it. So this is one side OA, as you can see. This is another side, let us say B, OA, AB, and we will gonna join these 2 points, and it will give us third side OB. So what is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem for right angle triangle is OB square is equals to OA square plus AB square. Now as you can see that this side, the distance of O and A, the distance between O and A is 1 unit, so 1, and the same distance is in between A and B, so this is also 1. Let us take a square of both this side. It will give us the hypo, that is OB square. Square of 1 is 1, as we know, so the result of these two sides square is same, 1 plus 1, that is 2. So the OB square is 2. But we want the side, so the side will give us this square. If we remove this square from here, we have to give a square root over here. So OB is equal to root 2. So this is the distance OB, the distance between O and B is root 2. Now the role of compass will take effect. So what compass have to do is, you have to put the point of compass at the origin. You have to adjust the length for exactly root 2, just like that. And now you have to draw an arc. The arc will draw on a number line of length root 2. Why? Because this hypo, let me show you. This hypo is of length root 2. So so what we gonna do, we're gonna put compass over here. You can do it at your own and with me if you want to do that. Adjust the size of the compass of the arc to exactly root 2, and now draw it on a number line like that. Absolutely. So now we don't want this compass, right? So let us put it over here. So this is exactly what we want, root 2. So this is our answer for how to represent root 2 on a number line. Root 2 is over here. Now let us extend this to your most complicated sum, root 3. Now as we know that root 2 is in between 1 and 2, and as we know that root 3 is also in between 1 and 2. But to find root 3, why do we need root 2 to be found first? Because 2 plus 1 will give us 3. Okay, 2 plus 1 will give you 3, and what we want is root 3. Okay, so we'll gonna do the reverse engineering, reverse process. We want root 3. Root 3 can be found with the help of 3. So how can we found 3? 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 is nothing but the one side. 1 is nothing but another side. And this is the third side. Let us say a dash. Okay, so what we want is OA dash is equals to A dash B dash square plus OB dash square. Remember, what we have done is we will go from top to, not from top to bottom, but from bottom to top. Means what we want is root 3. Root 3 is nothing but the square root of 3. How can we found 3? 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. Root 2's square is 2. 1's square is 1. So this is our first side. Let me draw it with the help of another color. Let us say green. Now we will gonna find another triangle. This is our one side, root 2. This point, let me give it name A dash. So this green color triangle, you have to follow the green color triangle. This is the same distance what we want. The distance of second side. See, the confusion must be over here. Why the distance of one side is root 2 and another side is only 1? Because we want 3. That's why the one side is root 2, another side is always 1. The root 2 square is 2. One's square is 1. Let me write the distance 1. The distance between O and A dash. The distance between O and A dash is root 2. The distance between A dash, let us give this point a name B dash. The distance between A dash and B dash is 1. And the hypo of this second triangle is OB dash. So this must be root 3. Okay, so let us first take a compass. Now where do I have to put this compass? Yes, you are right. At the origin. The length of compass must be the length of hypo, like this. And what we have to do is nothing but to draw this arc. Now I don't want this compass also. This point is root 3 on a number line. Okay, so how we found root 3 on a number line? Let me summarize this step. First, the black triangle, that is OA and B, the right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorems, right angle triangle OAB will give you root 2. With the help of root 2, we have to find this hypo. The length of this hypo is now root 3. Okay, so root 2's square will give you 2, 1's square will give you 1, so 2 plus 1 is equals to 3. So OA dash square, OA dash square is equals to 3. That's why OA dash is equals to root 3. So this is our answer. Now you can watch this video on this channel as many times as you want. Thank you. If you like this video, please tap the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.